Yeah, I think using the platform she has that she's gained with all these followers nationally, but also globally now.
The WNBA is amazed because Caitlin Clark alone is responsible for 25% of all ticket sales, merchandise, and TV ratings. Her incredible talent and popularity are changing the future of the league. How did one player become so important? And what does this mean for the growth of women's basketball?
I want y'all to tell me, what do y'all not like about Caitlin Clark? Is it the media coverage? Do you not like...
From the very beginning, WNBA fans have been amazed and excited after seeing an incredible stat about Caitlin Clark's impact last season. Her influence isn't just about how she plays. She has changed the whole story of the league, got fans more involved, and brought more attention than ever to women's basketball.
On the tickets to the Indiana Fever home opener right now, the cheapest ticket to get you into the building to see Caitlin Clark, $271. And as the tweet here says, that's more expensive than 29 of the 30 NBA teams' home opener lowest priced ticket. That's pretty impressive. I'm going to give you one more here, Ron, before I get your thoughts. A valuation expert estimates that Caitlin Clark has generated somewhere on the order of 36 million extra dollars of revenue for the city of Indianapolis since she was drafted by the Fever.
When the numbers came out, they were truly astonishing. Last season, Caitlin Clark was responsible for 25% of all WNBA ticket sales, merchandise revenue, and TV viewers. This surprising fact has amazed fans, analysts, and even league executives, sparking admiration, shock, and lots of debate. How could one player have such a huge impact?
I mean, that's a more rational request, at least. The only problem is the WNBA, until Caitlin Clark, had no revenue.
For fans, the numbers just prove what they've always felt. Caitlin Clark isn't just a basketball player. She's a phenomenon. Her amazing performances at Iowa carried over into her pro career, where her energy, charisma, and skill in big moments have captured the attention of fans across the country. Whether she's hitting long-distance shots, making perfect passes, or leading her team in critical moments, Clark always delivers basketball that people can't miss.
She obviously spaces the floor for us. She makes tough buckets. She gives us another option on the floor to run our off-ball screening action for. She gives us another player that can play with the ball in her hands in the two-man game. She just has a really high IQ and understanding of the game.
Caitlin Clark's ability to attract fans goes beyond just her skills. She has a rare mix of talent and star power. She shows her passion openly, excites the crowd with her energy, and delivers incredible performances on the court. For many people, Clark symbolizes a new era for the WNBA, one where the league is not only respected but truly celebrated on a big stage.
Is a superstar, not a female superstar. She is a superstar. She moves the needle. The WNBA has been looking for someone who moves the needle. The ratings just came in. Caitlin Clark's game on Sunday did a bigger number than Warriors Celtics. Did 3.5 million. Warriors Celtics did 3 million. 3.5 million for a women's college basketball game. I think the WNBA, they have two great teams. They have the Liberty and the Aces. And they played in the finals last year. They both have, multiple MVP caliber players, but it hasn't garnered quite the buzz yet. You already have a pretty high level of basketball, and then you add in a superstar in Caitlin Clark to the league.
Fans have been flooding social media with awe and pride over what Caitlin Clark has accomplished. Comments like, "Caitlin is the future of basketball, and she's making history, and we're lucky to witness it," are everywhere on Twitter and Instagram. Many people are amazed at how rare it is for one player to have such a huge impact on an entire league's revenue, comparing her influence to NBA legends who became global icons. League executives are also paying attention. Clark's effect on ticket sales, merchandise, and TV ratings shows the huge growth potential for women's basketball. When a player connects with fans both on and off the court, it's a clear sign for the league to keep promoting its stars and build on the momentum Clark has created.
I want y'all to tell me, what do y'all not like about Caitlin Clark? Is it the media coverage? Do you not like that she complains after foul calls like everybody else? What exactly is the reason why I see so much hate on social media and from WNBA players? All she's doing is bringing more attention to the game, and she's very skilled. Like, whenever I watch Iowa games, her teammates always got an open shot. Please explain to me, why do y'all hate on?
For WNBA fans, this statistic proves everything they've believed about the talent, excitement, and potential of women's basketball. Caitlin Clark has a unique ability to turn games into must-see events and casual viewers into devoted fans. As the league enters a new season, all eyes will be on her to see if she can keep raising the WNBA to new heights. One thing is clear, she's not just playing basketball, she's changing the game, and fans are loving it, with the numbers to prove it.
The official homepage of the WNBA right now, when they announce the schedule, is a photo of Caitlin Clark, and that's it. It's only Caitlin. It's not any other players. It's not any other teams. The fact that they are seemingly leaning into her finally at the very off the rip, leaning into her, like having her front and center. This is just something that I don't think that we would have seen last season. And I just think it's...
The WNBA is buzzing after an amazing statistic showed that Caitlin Clark alone was responsible for a quarter of the league's ticket sales last season. This has sparked debates among fans, players, and analysts about her impact and whether she should earn more than her current $76,000 salary, which is the same as other stars like Angel Reese. Clark's ability to draw fans to arenas and screens is undeniable. Her exciting performances, long-range shooting, and fierce competitive spirit have made her the face of women's basketball. Last season, she wasn't just a player. She was the driving force behind the league's growth, from sellout crowds to a boost in merchandise sales featuring her name and number. Caitlin Clark's presence truly changes the game.
Pay and pays them bills, baby. I just hope y'all know the WNBA don't pay my bills at all. I don't even think that pays one of my bills. Literally. I'm trying to think of like my rent for where I stay at. I'm gonna do the math real quick.
They might cover that. Yeah, it covers that. It definitely covers that.
What is I don't even know my salary. 74?
The most shocking fact is that Caitlin Clark was responsible for 25% of all WNBA ticket sales, and fans can't believe it. Many argue that her impact deserves more than just awards. It deserves fair pay. Social media exploded with posts saying things like, "How can the league pay her the same as everyone else when she's carrying the WNBA?" Fans feel Clark is the reason the league is growing and should be paid accordingly. The frustration comes from the WNBA's salary cap, which limits what players can earn. Despite her huge contribution to ticket sales, merchandise, and TV viewership, Clark is stuck with a standard contract of $76,000 a year, far less than fans think she deserves. Comparisons to Angel Reese, another rising star who earns the same, have made the debate louder. While Reese is talented, fans say her ability to drive revenue and sell tickets doesn't come close to Clark's.
She's literally making $76K. You look at any male sports and people are getting $1 million just signing bonuses, not even their contract. On the one side, you get a lot of people that rightfully so bring up the fact that like, hey, people don't watch the WNBA. I think it's great that like more eyeballs are coming into it now. Caitlin Clark being a part of the league is definitely going to bring more attention to it. I hope that more fans buy tickets, buy jerseys, watch the games, because that's what's going to get players paid more. But I was genuinely surprised at how little that was.
More players like this come, or she brings more excitement, then all of a sudden people get more engaged to other players that she might be playing against to see who they're battling. And that's kind of how this thing kind of builds momentum. If you look at it, it's kind of like CrossFit Games. Like back in the day, you know, it started off where it's at. Then personalities start to grow it, and then more money comes, and then more money comes, and then more money comes. Maybe WNBA hasn't had that like catalyst that it needed to spark this like snowball of.
Many argue that the WNBA salary system is outdated and doesn't properly reward players who boost the league's profile. Caitlin Clark's contributions have brought the WNBA unprecedented attention, and many think it's time for the league to rethink how it pays its stars. On the other hand, some fans and analysts warn against focusing only on one player when looking at league-wide issues. They say that while Clark is clearly a superstar, the league's growth relies on promoting all players and teams. Even so, Most of these voices agree that Clark's impact is special and deserves recognition beyond the usual.
Like a typical New York Liberty game, the courtside seats for this game cost high four figures, drawing on a par with the NBA.
I mean, that is crazy and quite the phenomenon. But then when I started reading about her, the stories that I encountered were all about the contrast between how popular she is. And then we have her starting salary as the WNBA's number one draft pick, which is going to be $76,535.
The conversation has also highlighted a bigger problem: pay gaps in women's sports compared to the NBA. WNBA players earn only a small fraction of what their male counterparts make, even though they show the same dedication, skill, and market appeal. Caitlin Clark's situation has become a rallying point for fans pushing for changes in how women athletes are valued and paid. With the discussion growing louder, everyone is watching the WNBA to see how it responds. Will the league find a way to properly reward players like Clark who drive its success, or will the current system stay the same, risking fan frustration and disappointment, layer discontent?
Their 4-year rookie deal coming in at $338,056, with then people quickly comparing that to the NBA, where last year's number one pick landed a 4-year contract worth $55 million. With people saying the fact that Caitlin's making less than 1% of her male counterpart, that's wild, especially since it can't be overstated what an impact she's had on the sport. This year, the women's NCAA championship game brought in more eyeballs than the men's, averaging nearly 19 million viewers compared to the men at under 15.
For Caitlin Clark, her main focus is still her love of the game and her drive to excel on the court. But even she can't ignore how big her impact is. From selling tickets and boosting TV ratings to inspiring the next generation of athletes, Clark is more than just a player, she's a movement. And fans argue that movements like hers deserve to be fairly compensated. The big question now is whether the WNBA will recognize the value of its brightest stars. For fans, the answer is obvious. Caitlin Clark isn't just earning her paycheck, she's earning the league itself.
For anybody that's an athlete to do a triple, I mean, that's just,
yeah.
I mean, Michael Jordan, I suppose I don't know if he called her or not, but he could have. Huh?
No, I don't know if Michael Jordan did, but I mean, Kevin Durant's been a fan of hers for a couple of years now. They talk. He sends her shoes.
Does he?
Yeah. I mean, she has had some former, NBA players that you would all recognize, send her text messages, Facebook Messenger, send her gifts and things. It's really cool.
It's amazing.
It's really.
Caitlin Clark's rookie year was absolutely sensational. She dominated headlines, broke records, and amazed fans with her incredible talent, proving she wasn't just the top rookie, she was the future of women's basketball. But even as she rose so quickly, Clark faced challenges from both other players and the league. Despite being the biggest influence on the WNBA's growth last season, some claimed they matched or even surpassed her impact. Players like Angel Reese, a very talented athlete, suggested they were also driving the league's rise in viewership. However, a stunning statistic has proven otherwise. Caitlin Clark alone was responsible for 25% of the WNBA's ticket sales, merchandise revenue, and TV viewership.
Just because of one single game. And just looking at that, I'll take that role. I'll take the bad guy role, and I'll continue to take that on and be that for my teammates. And if I want to be that, and I know I'll go down in history, I'll look back in 20 years and be like, yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that.
This revelation has sparked heated debates among fans and analysts. While Angel Reese is a strong player on and off the court, the numbers make it clear that Caitlin Clark's influence is far greater than her peers. Questions arise about why she has been unfairly compared to others in ways that downplay her unique contributions. Throughout her rookie season, Clark's performances were nothing short of revolutionary. Her deep three-point shots, amazing court vision, and leadership under pressure made every game a must-watch. Fans traveled across states to see her play, arenas were packed, and merchandise with her name sold out like never before. Clark's presence didn't just lift her team, it lifted the entire league. Yet, instead of celebrating her unmatched success, some voices in the league focused on highlighting others' contributions. While teamwork and inclusivity matter, many argue that downplaying Clark's impact does a disservice to both her and the league.
You women out there, y'all petty, man. Hey, LeBron, you're 100% right on these girls hating on Caitlin Clark. Y'all petty girls. I expect men to be petty because we're the most insecure group in the world.
Oh, you are.
Y'all should be thanking that girl for getting y'all private charters, all the money and visibility she bringing to the WNBA. Don't be petty like dude.
Caitlin Clark has become a name that stands for transformation, excellence, and the rise of the WNBA. After her historic rookie season, fans and analysts are already looking ahead to next season with one expectation: Clark will keep taking the league to new heights. Her talent is unmatched, her skills are extraordinary, and her impact on women's basketball is undeniable. At the same time, whispers of a rivalry have started, with some saying Paige Buehrse could compete with Clark in attracting fans and attention. While Buehrse is a phenomenal player, it's unclear if she can match Clark's game-changing influence. Last season, Clark didn't just play basketball, she created a movement. She drove 25% of all WNBA ticket sales, a staggering number that shows just how influential she is. Fans traveled from all over to see her play, arenas were packed, games became must-watch events, merchandise with her name sold out, TV viewership spiked, and social media buzzed with her highlights after every match.
Please be clear, when we talk about Paige, it's not just like, oh, she's so popular on TikTok, that's why she's the face of the... She's so good.
I mean, listen, the TikTok numbers don't hurt, though.
They're great. They're great. Her efficiency is actually staggering when you look at her numbers. 62% field goal percentage and a 4-to-1 assist to turnover ratio.
The idea that Paige Buehrse could rival Caitlin Clark next season has sparked a lot of debate. Buehrse is undeniably talented and has a strong fan base, but her influence doesn't come close to the massive impact Clark has already made. While Buehrse may attract more fans than before, Clark's star continues to rise, setting a nearly impossible benchmark. Caitlin Clark isn't just a star, she's a game-changer for the league. Her impact goes far beyond ticket sales and TV ratings. She's transformed the conversation around women's basketball. Last season, Clark's performances weren't just impressive, they were legendary. She led her team, lifted the league, and inspired a new generation of players. The numbers show that she's more than a player, she's a phenomenon driving the WNBA's growth. As the league enters this new era, Clark's influence demands recognition and appreciation. With her unstoppable energy and unmatched talent, the stage is set for even greater achievements next season. The question isn't just how far Caitlin Clark will go, it's how much further she will take the entire league along with her.